I just finished recording 2 videos for the affordable fragrance series, and they're about the Moschino toy fragrance range. So if you haven't checked those out, go ahead and check them out. And the name of the channel, of course, is No Face, No Case Reviews. But at this point, I'm showing my face on the fragrance side of things, so it really doesn't make sense not to show my face here for a shoe review. So before we even get into anything, my first impression and my fear with these shoes is that they would be very heavy, exceedingly heavy, because they are partially made of wood, or actually like primarily made of wood. So we're gonna check these out. You probably saw in the caption, these are the Lyric platforms. Let me just get my personal information off of here. So I originally saw these shoes, it had to have been, I think, on the Free People site months and months ago, and I was like, they're beautiful, but they're $208. And I don't know, heels can be tricky. I feel like the materials and everything are getting so much cheaper with shoes, and I'm just prepared to like wait for everything to go on sale. So at that time I thought maybe I'll catch them when they're like $150 or $100 if it comes to that point, right? Because they were $208. They were originally $208, and they are Jeffrey Campbell, and I mean, we love Jeffrey Campbell, and he's usually worth it. Like, he's kept up the quality over the years. Look at the box. Wow. They're going to make you love it. All right. Women unite. I love this box. Like, I'm definitely going to reuse it for something probably. Sorry if I blasted you guys' eardrums. A very heavy duty and sturdy box. Like, okay, I just finished saying that shoes kind of suck nowadays. I wish they didn't put that label on there, but listen, it's gonna be good when you're like obsessing over the box. I haven't even gotten to the shoes yet. Most things I'm like, hey y'all, ripping open the paper and showing the shoes. I'm obsessed with the box. Like, they even put this nice cord here. Now that I think about it, maybe all Jeffrey Campbell shoes are like this. I don't think I've ever bought Jeffrey Campbell shoes retail. Like, I've always gotten them from, consignments or even thrifting. Like, I got extremely lucky in the past thrifting and found some bomb Jeffrey Campbell shoes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, we gotta get in here. These are fine quality leather shoes. You can take steps to protect these from the elements encountered in daily wear. Suede and fabric can be sprayed with a good protectant. Leather needs to be sprayed, moisturized from time to time, and can be polished when scuffed. You know what? I needed to hear that because I don't take good care of my leather always. Okay, so let's just talk about this for a second. A very sturdy, heavy duty, nice box, like keepsake box. They put not a rubber band, honey, but this bungee cord that you can use for your Afro puff later if you wanted to. Not a rubber band, but a nice little woven, bungee cord. There's something, little paper here to keep the shoes from sliding around, potentially getting damaged. I love that for us. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. Right. So I saw these shoes originally earlier in the summer. They were $208. I'm like, I don't know. Look at the little colors just peeking out. And I smell the suede. This is a whole experience. This is a whole unboxing experience right now. I said I'll wait, and then I just completely forgot about it, of course. And I don't really shop at Free People like that. So I definitely forgot about it. And then literally, 3 or 4 nights ago, I'm just scrolling on Pinterest, which I hadn't been on Pinterest in like 6 months. Social media detox, you know what I mean? And then I forget about Pinterest because it's not my favorite anyway. And hello, Free People has these shoes that you were looking at, 8 months ago, whatever it was, and they're on sale for $69. 95? Wait, I'll give you guys the actual. No, I think they were $79.95. So let's just say $80, right? Huge deal, and they're very unique. Even now that I have one in my hands, it doesn't seem that heavy. So we've got a nice little dust bag on it. Okay, and it's wrapped. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Oh yes, mamas. Yeah, this is the wine color. So they are selling out, of course, because the huge reduction in the price in their Jeffrey Campbell shoes. And we all love Jeffrey Campbell. I really hope and pray these fit. Usually with heels, so most women's shoes, I wear a size 8.5. I'm gonna adjust the light to try to get a more accurate depiction of the color, because these came in brown too, and this looks like the brown right now, but I actually have the wine color. It feels so soft and so nice. Oh my gosh, y'all, these shoes are like orgasmic. Seriously. Anyway, I usually wear a size 9, or sorry, I usually wear a 9 in heels, 8.5 in all other women's shoes. These shoes were sold out in a 9 in pretty much every color. So, there's a nice padding in here. Y'all, hold on. Oh, this is the most honest reaction ever, I think. Like, I really love these shoes, and I'm gonna be so sad if they, imagine all of this and then they don't fit. We're not gonna have that even negative type of energy. Okay, let's see if it's really getting brown. Look at like the footbed, y'all. You see that? Quality, attention to detail. This little doohickey, can y'all see that? Like how this is, I could see that being maybe a little irritating to your foot, but it's soft. It's like velvety soft in here at the same time. But this has a little bit of a rougher texture. Oh my goodness. I am really, like, I think I'm getting myself overly excited because I'm so afraid they won't fit. Alright, let's see. Can you see the color? That's pretty close. But yeah, just for the record, these are wine, the wine color, not the brown. They on Free People, they sold black. Like, black on black was dope. That would have been my first choice. But I love this wine color. And then they also have brown and blue. Let's see. Pray for me, oh shoe gods. Yes, they fit. Oh, you see, I'm doing the Cinderella sister. They fit. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and I'll show you what they look like on. You gotta love it. Oh, actually, there's a little extra like room in here. Y'all, my feet are not done. Every shoe review, I keep saying that. I actually had my feet done. We don't need all that explanation. Just know that I only don't have my feet done to deter the perverts. You know what I mean? So anyone that came to just look at feet, hey, joke's on you. Yellow toenails. What you gonna do now? Probably the same thing you would have done if my feet were done. Cold world. Oh, I love these so much. Get out of here. Oh, guys, they do have, so the black sold out, of course, the black on black that I really was in love with. And then they have a blue, like a powder blue. They have brown, and then they have this wine color. I'm having some challenges, of course, you guys, with the color tone, getting the color right with the lighting in here. But I would definitely say that how it looks on Free People website is definitely how it looks in real life, the wine color. Okay, so this fits a little bit bigger. They're made so well. I saw one of the reviews, somebody was saying, they're like a professional woodworker though. They were like, oh, this was a flaw and that was a flaw. And, you know, me as an average everyday person, doesn't see, yeah, my left foot is a little bigger than my right. But we're in here. It's just like, I gotta do something for that. Can you get a foot reduction? Can I get Botox in my foot? They probably would do that too. Like they probably would put Botox in my, but no, that would make it bigger, right? I need a fat reduction in my foot. All right, here comes a voiceover because the sound got really bad with my phone sitting on the floor. But anyway, for your own good, I caution you, please do not zoom in. My feet look really bad. I'm not even trying to be funny. But when it comes to the shoes, the weight of them was my main concern. Now you can see I'm a heavier woman. I have some pounds on me and I do work out. If you are an extremely petite woman, the weight of these shoes could bother you, but for me it's manageable. They feel just about like any other like borderline heavy wedge or platform that I've ever had. Like yes, you can feel it, but it's not too heavy. And also the weight definitely feels balanced across the entire shoe, just like any other wedge. The wood surprisingly doesn't hurt my feet. I had a feeling that it would like press into my heels or the soles of my feet. I think they did a great job with the padding, and also the padding is very like soft and cushy in texture. And it also has like a slight thickness to it. It's just perfect. I did purchase a size 8.5, where I normally wear a size 9 in heels, but in wedges sometimes I can get away with 8.5. So if you're a half size, go for it. I did notice my feet slipping a little, but that could be adjusted. Okay, we're back. So my final thoughts on the Lyric platform. I'm still wearing them. I love them. What can I say? Some of the reviews that are there on Free People right now, people were talking about the wood, that they felt the wood was rough and had poor craftsmanship and things like that. I've looked at it, run my hands over them. It's very, the style of the shoe is rustic, and yes, they are wood, but there's no like parts that aren't sanded or splintered or anything like that. I don't know, a lot of correct terminology for wood. But there is like on one of them, it's a little bit like pitted, but that's it's like the natural texture of the wood. And I appreciate that. But another one of the reviews, someone talked about the actual wood being lighter than what's depicted on the website. I don't think that's true at all, but maybe it varies. Maybe they used a different type of wood, or they like didn't stain the blue pair because that person had the blue ones. And she showed a picture, and her blue ones, like the wooden part of the blue ones, does definitely look lighter than the wood on the wine pair that I got. What else? People said that they were uncomfortable. They're definitely very comfortable to me. It's definitely though like an acquired or an accustomed feeling. Like as I took a few steps here just now to show you guys the shoes on, it feels different, right? Like unless you've worn wooden shoes, and I haven't. So it's definitely a different kind of feeling. I like that they have all of that cushy sort of padding and that suede material that really just softens everything up. Also, my foot is able to like really, not flatten, but kind of spread in the footbed. So they're very, very comfortable. It's going to depend on the construction of your foot. Like on mine, on the left one, the band that goes over the foot is a little bit snug, but that's because my left foot is a little bit bigger. But gratefully, these are suede, so I can like break them in. I can use some techniques to get the bands over the left foot to loosen a little bit. But I did see where people said that it hurt their toe, like the front bands was squeezing their toes too much. So it depends on your actual feet and your foot. I was about to say how your foot is set up. That is so weird. But, it's going to depend on your foot, right? So, but they are very much adjustable and sort of customizable with the strings, the straps and everything like that. But I'm not having any issue with my toe area, and just having a feeling for heels and, my knowledge of what will be comfortable for me long term. I feel like I could definitely wear these. No, I wouldn't like go to New York, right? Walk around with these, but they really give you like a wedge type feeling where you don't feel like you're on heels at all. And there's something very like sturdy and stable and comfortable about them in this very strange way. Like, as you can see, I still have them on my feet. I pretty much love these. So yeah, the toe factor, if, just comparing my experience to the reviews that I saw, I'm not having any issue, and I have pretty fat toes. So I think someone, with slimmer feet would have a good experience. Oh, it also, I took a quick look at the footage that I recorded, and my feet are pretty flat, but it's like these shoes, like they gave my feet like that arch look or that curve. Like it's kind of dope. I like that. Another thing, around here we love a deal, and I love that I found these for the price that I did. So if you were on the fence about these, or interested in them, they are still available on the Free People website. Pretty much at this point, it's like all of the smaller sizes and the bigger sizes, right? And when I say that, I mean like size 5 to like size 7, and then 10 and 11. And then the wine, they did have 8.5. They might have had 8. You're just gonna have to check, right? Today's date is November 14th, 2023. So good luck, happy shopping. I don't even know. The only thing that could possibly go wrong with this is if the price goes lower for Black Friday, but I'll try to get a price adjustment if that happens. Other than that, I am thrilled. Like, this is an amazing, amazing deal. And I was in love with the Jeffrey Campbell. They've done wooden soles before. I don't know if they do it every season, but remember like probably 2005, maybe like 2005 to 2007, like the Lady Gaga shoe craze, where the shoes had those curved heels. They did like a wooden one back then. I was obsessed with it. Didn't get them, couldn't afford it. And now look at God. I want to stick my foot up here. If my feet were done, I should start a daggone Cash App. If y'all want to see more shoe reviews without my feet making you feel nauseous, I gotta get a P.O. box or something, because I know those guys are out there. I know some of y'all. I look at my analytics. Let me get out of here. I love y'all. Peace.